Yo, YouTube. You can tell by the title of the video what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing a live reaction to this podcast right here. I'm going to be giving my opinions. If y'all don't agree with my opinions, y'all just let me know. I'm up for a debate, you know what I'm saying? So let's get into it.
Boom. See, you the second step is too much movement.
Am I doing it right?
It's too much movement. It's just bang, come in, then lock.
Hey, my nigga just taught him how to dap up, bro. That's tough, boy. Wait, I thought all men knew how to dap each other up. Pause. The fuck? How do you not know how to dap somebody up? You look 30, my boy.
Slap, hug, lock.
Like, this is so embarrassing. Stop.
Who the fuck is this? Yo, shut your ass up, bro. Man, bitches will literally fucking play with each other's titties talking about some, like, shut the fuck up, bro. Man, like, bitches will literally fucking cuddle with each other on a sleepover talking about some you can't. Nigga, shut the fuck up, bro. How the fuck is that weird? How is that embarrassing? Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, you just pissed me off with that shit, bro. Cause girls are literally borderline gay with each other, and you just are not okay with a man trying to teach other men how to dap each other up because they just became tight. Like, nigga, like, what? Y'all weirdos, man. Women are just so like, no, these kind of women are just so weird.
No finger guns.
Before we have Rachel come in really quick. Actually, no, go ahead, Rachel.
Hold on, man. I gotta hear what she said again.
Hug, lock.
Like,
this is so embarrassing.
How is that embarrassing? You sound goofy as
No
fuck.
finger guns.
before we have Rachel come in really quick. Actually, no, go ahead, Rachel. Go ahead, Rachel. Go ahead.
Oh, hello. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Come into frame.
Hi. So, whenever people say silly things like, oh, I feel sorry for your wife and kids, I always say, I'm happy to come on and, say hello and, just field any questions you guys might have about what it's like to be married to a based Giga Chad like Andrew. If you got anything to say, here I am.
I'll
Nobody?
go first then. How do you
Okay.
feel with your husband making these comments on
What
live
comments?
as well?
I don't even know what
Well,
comments
just
yet.
saying rude things to women or
Like such
screaming
as?
over them. How do you feel with that?
What's he saying rude?
Well,
He's
he
trying to
doesn't
stay
say rude
facts.
things to women until they say something rude to him first. So Bangs was the first one to say he's got wrinkles and he's old and he's got gray hair.
Yes.
Okay, he's gross. So of course he's gonna say something bad.
Yeah,
And they've had
he's a grown-ass
exchanges
man.
back
He's not
and forth
tolerating
before.
that shit from
And
y'all.
she's plenty happy to be rude and say mean things to him first. Everyone thinks that's okay because she's a woman. But if Andrew just simply gives her a taste of her own medicine back, you all go, you believe he said that? And it's like, why? Why is it fine for her to insult him, but
It's stupid.
uncalled
It's
for when
stupid.
he just simply gives it back to her? What's wrong with that?
Also,
It's these
last time
kind
I
of
was
women, their
on
mindset's stupid.
Here, he said that I wasn't a 10 because I had small boobies.
Oh my goodness.
And I didn't do anything. I just said I was a 10.
I have a question for you too.
You're not a 10. He probably told you you weren't a 10. You probably asked why, and he was straight up with you. Like, your face isn't even a 10. Your face is a solid 8. Your body's a solid 6.5. Real shit, you're not a 10.
He said that you're getting worse with age. How do you feel?
Well, it's facts. Women, as they age, their value does go down. I don't know if y'all realize, but men and women are opposites, meaning that their lives are opposite. Goofies, meaning that if men get more value, they get more resources as they get older, they get stronger, buffer, taller, more testosterone, more masculine, better mindset, all that shit. Women come out of high school with a pretty decent mindset. Women come out of high school looking their best that they will ever probably look. Women come out of high school just with everything that they need to get what they want, and y'all just seem to get what they need, and women seem to get what they want over what they need.
About that?
Well, I've been on the show myself, and I'm 44 years old. I've had 5 kids. So, no, I'm not as hot as I was when I was 22. This is a fact of life that all women have to deal with. The time of your life that you're hot it's short, and it's limited. You're not gonna always be a hot chick. So you can't expect that part of your life to last forever. I mean, it's just a fact of life that we all get less attractive as we age. Doesn't mean he's not attracted to me or I'm not attracted to him, but it's I'm not as hot as I was when I was 22. In fact, when I was on the show, I rated myself a 5. And everybody always gets upset with Andrew because he rates me a 6. And I'm like, I think he's giving me just a hair more than I deserve. But I'm a normal, regular, 44-year-old Midwestern mom of 5. You want me to come on here and say I'm a 10? Do I look like Pamela Anderson? You know what I mean? It's like, come on, just be realistic. You guys get upset with him because he tries to give you a little tiny dose of reality and he doesn't blow a bunch of smoke up your ass. But he's never rude or mean unless you do it to him first.
Yes.
That's not true.
That's just because he hurt your feelings being truthful doesn't mean that he's mean. It just means you can't take the truth. It's that simple.
Okay, can you give me an example?
I just gave you one.
He called your titty small because you said you were a 10. You said some delusional shit and he called you out on it. I'm sorry to break it to you, but yeah, he gave you a little dose of reality and you didn't like the shit.
Well, you had an attitude. So you were being kind of like how you did earlier, where you're like, I'm gonna dominate a man and I'm gonna live.
No,
so
but
if you come with a sassy attitude and then call yourself a 10 when you're clearly objectively not a 10.
I can have that was just my personality. But when I said it was like that comment, like
yo, women, y'all don't understand that y'all's personality makes or breaks you. If you're obnoxious and too sassy and y'all know, bro, like, bro, nigga, I will turn away no matter how bad you are, bitch. That's annoying.
Like when the person said rate yourself 1 through 10, I literally, when it was my turn, I said 10, and then I was like, do you want me to stand up? You know, because I wanted him to rate me, and then he gave me an 8, but then he was like, he had Andrew rate me. He said like
a 7. I would give you a 7. Me personally, you're a 7. I'm not no fucking high value man, so take it from me. I'm not no high value man. I'm not rich as fuck. I don't got a bunch of baddies on my dick. I got a bunch of 7s. I got a bunch of U's. I'm like being so real. It's like there's a lot of girls that look just like you that are a lot more pleasant to be around, gang.
3. Or she's like, she's not a 10. She has no boobies.
Doesn't that make you uncomfortable?
I was like, what? Like, I didn't do anything. I just rated myself.
Isn't that weird that your man is looking at her?
It's weird that you're thinking of it like that. I'm gonna be honest. She called herself a 10. If you're on a fucking podcast trying to disillusion women, and you see that she's not a 10, and you tell her that she's not a 10, and she asks you why she's not a 10, and you give her the answer, that's not weird.
Chest, isn't that weird?
She stood up and asked to have her body evaluated.
I said I wasn't asking for him. By the time I asked,
it doesn't matter who you asked. You stood up, turned around, full 360 on a table full of men. They're not gonna look. That's not like nigga like art. Like y'all just seem to forget that men's nature is women. You know what I'm saying? Like yes, like we might look, but that doesn't mean that we want you, bro. It's just like that's cool. And then boom, I'm gonna go back to my little wife because that shit ain't worth it.
He wanted what's his name?
Andrew.
So just a second here.
Brian?
You said you were a 10. Andrew said, no, you're not a 10. And he had to explain why. So that was the reason he gave. That's his opinion. No, it doesn't make me uncomfortable. It doesn't bother me.
But it was so unnecessary. That's why I'm saying that he is mean when there's no reason.
It was so unnecessary. He told you the truth. From a wide perspective, you are a 7. And I could tell you're wearing makeup. So you're glad I'm giving you you're lucky I'm giving you a 7.
And be mean. Like, I was like, oh, okay, I guess.
Now, don't get me wrong. I could tell you might not be wearing a lot of makeup, but I could see some shit around your eyes for sure.
Yeah,
his comment was so unnecessary.
I watch every episode. You were no little angel. You were not some sweet, nice girl.
I am not an angel. I'm not. I never said that.
Right.
Okay, dickhead. Finally, we're getting to the fucking root. Come on, teach this bitch.
Right. So you had attitude. You had sass. You weren't
but never. But like,
so
in that
moment, small boobs. Then you have small boobs. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, I'm sorry.
The comment wasn't necessary. The comment wasn't necessary.
We're just. She's insecure about her small boobs. Oh, what, do you know how many men you probably made feel insecure? Bitch. You know how many niggas you probably made feel insecure, bitch? Your feelings is invalid as fuck, bitch, man. Like, just the way that your aura is, man, like that boss bitch energy. Damn, I'm stuttering, bro. That boss bitch energy that you got, bro. Hell no, boy. That shit make you a 5, shawty.
Asking for how you feel about your grown-ass husband saying that stuff.
First of all,
You're a grown-ass woman on a podcast for attention, for OF subscribers. You're not even there for the conversations. I could almost guarantee that you're there to fucking sell whatever the fuck it is you have to sell.
don't ever say grown ass man. It's ghetto.
I don't give a fuck.
Whoa.
Try reading some books.
Do you know what ghetto is?
Maybe. All of you've been to all this college.
No, that is ghetto speech, and I know that because grown-ass man is something I'd say, and I'm pretty damn ghetto. So I'm gonna accept the fact that I'm ghetto. I know I'm fucking ghetto. You need to accept the fact that you yourself might not be ghetto, but what you just said was ghetto. I'm sorry. Grown-ass man? Man, you a grown-ass man. Nigga, like that's some shit I say, cuz.
College, and I'm like, where's all the college education for all these college educate? You're all in college, and you can't put two,
You're not even using the
feel
word. You're not
so
even using
bad
the word
for
ghetto
you.
right. So
you have
maybe
like
should go
no.
back.
No, she is. That wasn't proper. That was not proper at all. What she said wasn't proper. She could have said that in a non-ghetto way, a more what's it called? Fuck, I don't even know the word.
grown ass. He's
skip
not a
it.
grown ass, man.
have
But
no
saying those words does not make her ghetto.
You have no
you know what ghetto
Ghetto
is?
thing to say.
A white woman is
backbone.
saying the word ghetto. Crazy.
I feel
White woman is saying the word ghetto. The fuck is the problem with the white woman saying the word ghetto? It's the word ghetto. You were acting ghetto, so she called you bitch, shut up.
bad for you.
Crazy.
I feel bad for you because you're 22 and you're on OnlyFans and you've already hit your peak. And you're plenty happy to be rude. You have been so rude on this show, Bang. Don't sit here and gaslight this whole audience. We've all seen you on here, multiple appearances. You are rude and nasty as you can be. And then you
that
they're
gets
literally
the
perfect for each other.
views. That gets the views. Why do you think I keep getting invited back?
Bro, like I said, you're here for one reason. It gets the views and you sell your shit. And you're not even interested in becoming a better person. You're still fucking delusional. But the one here in the middle is probably the most annoying one.
Why do you think I keep getting invited back?
She's literally.
I'm the every time I'm on here, I am the title. I am the title every time.
You're right. Andrew and her are fucking perfect for each other because they got good morals and they stand on them. And they're in a fucking 2-parent fucking household, nigga. They got a family together. Yeah, they're fucking perfect for each other. You don't deserve that shit. You deserve a fucking ghetto ass nigga to come beat you up. Little fucking drug dealer ass nigga. That 6 foot, you think he's attractive? Oh, he fucks you so good. Then boom, 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 boom. You gonna beat your fucking ass.
Time,
Hollering,
lady.
I can't hear them. When
Okay.
you both start clucking,
No, I said that it's like I just complimented. Like you guys are literally the perfect couple. Like I see why he's attracted to you. Like yes, you guys are a perfect couple. Definitely.
listen, I think it's mean. I think it's actually the cruel thing to do to let young women have free license to act terrible, to be entitled,
Yup.
to be rude,
Yup.
to think that they owe everything handed to them on a silver platter
don't.
because they push their boobs up, to act like this short phase of life when you're at your peak fertility is going to last forever. That is what's mean, because what happens
I'm sorry,
is,
you can't live that anymore.
Bitch, I'm sorry, but in like 5 years, you're gonna look like shit, and them fucking lips on your fucking face, them fake ass fucking lips on your fucking face, yeah, them bitches are gonna be botched.
And we're going through it. Like
I
what?
never, see, this is the thing though, I never did that.
It's
I didn't do this
acting.
thing where I was just like
It's giving
promiscuous
old and
all
mad.
through my 20s and 30s. Are you gonna let me talk or what? So I didn't do this thing. I never did OnlyFans. I didn't sell pornography. I didn't go through
That's
a
great.
party hoe phase.
Yes.
I was a mom when I was 20 years old.
Yes.
I only ever wanted to be in long-term committed relationships. I was hoping I would just get married and that would be it. I did get divorced. Wasn't my fault. Wasn't anything that could be done about it. Lesson learned, didn't repeat that. But what I'm telling you is, the mean thing is the whole world telling you that you guys are strong, independent women, where you're gonna cry because your hair straightener stopped working on your
Not so
birthday.
much on me. You said that you were being, or your man was only being rude to people who were being rude. I haven't been rude, so I don't feel like you should come for me.
Did you say confront you?
Come for me.
Come for you.
That's ghetto
I'm
too.
not coming.
By the way, that's also ghetto too. If y'all didn't know, the new lingo of Gen Z, yeah, it's fucking ghetto. Dumbasses. Like, come on now.
For you, I'm saying it's absurd.
At least I can accept the fact I'm a little ghetto. I come from the ghetto, so yeah, I'm gonna be a little ghetto. Y'all just talk like that for whatever reason.
For you to believe that it's like normal behavior to cry because your straight iron broke or cry on every birthday, like young women live in such delusion nowadays. That's why everything's all messed up. That's why everything's gone to hell in a handbasket. You guys are not acting like the grown, strong, independent, equal with men, women that you claim to be.
Nigga, no
and when
cap.
I just come on here and say, look, this behavior is ridiculous.
If y'all acted like us, we could see out of our real shit. If y'all thought like us, we could see out of our real shit. Man, y'all would understand that what you are is not a man. You're moving like a man. You don't have the value of a man. Sleeping around like a man is only going to do nothing but decrease your value. We are opposites.
This is silly and absurd. You can't even take it. You can't take the slightest bit of just like obvious criticism. I'm not calling you names. I'm not swearing at you or anything like that. I'm just saying you guys were like, well, we want to know how you feel about this and your husband is rude and we don't like, and it's like, okay, I'm trying to explain it to you.
Okay,
I'm trying to explain to you that this princess fantasy world that you live in does need to be, somebody needs to break that down for you, because that's not reality.
Can I ask you a genuine question?
Hey, I want to hear this shit from a little Asian
How
girl.
long have you been with Andrew? Like dating and married, I would say. Like in a romantic
17 years.
Okay, 17 years. So that's a long time.
Yeah.
You guys seem like a relatively happy couple right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys had to have some sort of like emotional connection, right? To like make your whole relationship last 17 years. Can you tell me like
of course.
how you guys do that? Because he made a remark earlier about women not liking, like men not being vulnerable because women will use that against them. And so like he was saying men shouldn't really show like a lot of emotions. And I'm genuinely curious, if you've been with him for 17 years, like how do you guys keep that? Because I'm sure you guys get into fights too. You guys are human.
Hey, did you know you might get a
I doubt they get into like fights. They
accident
probably
last year?
argue, bicker a little bit.
Even if you weren't driving, just click the link around this video to see how much you can
They're too
get.
mature for that shit.
Early on, we got
They seem
into
too
more
mature for
fights
that.
because I still, look, all of you girls and me included, okay? I wasn't like born a great wife. I don't think great wives are born. I think they're made. I think it's something you have to, it's like anything else. It's a skill you have to learn and you have to work on. So early on, yeah, I had some attitude issues here and there. Probably not to the extent that a lot of women do, but I would do stupid shit like if he gave me like a little bit of, stern, if he would say, no, we're not going to do that. And I'd get like pouty and like throw a remote control at him or something. And he'd be like, excuse me? If you're going to throw stuff at me, I'm not going to be with you. Like, if that's how you're going to behave, I'll just walk out. He wouldn't get angry or yell at me. He was just like, I'm not going to tolerate that. And at first, I would be like, well, that's so, like, how could, and then I thought about it and I went, wait, do I want to be the chick that throws stuff at my man? Like, because he said something that, like, just hit me wrong in the ear, right? So I learned that Andrew's a man who has boundaries. And he doesn't ever need to be like loud with me or rude with me to enforce them. He's just firm. He's just, and he'll just be like, nope, I'm just not going to accept that. So as time went on, of course we got closer and, we share things, we share life experiences, and he'll tell me how he feels about things to a certain extent. But what he doesn't do is talk to me like I'm one of his girlfriends, right? He doesn't come home from work and be like, it was just such a tough day at work and this guy said something to me and it really made me feel unappreciated. And like, he doesn't dump like all of his emotional stuff on me. He has guy friends for that. He has a dad he can talk to if he's got like man stuff to talk about. We talk about what's pertinent and we're super close. Like anybody who watches the show probably already knows that he and I are like inseparable, super close, best friends, but it's still like a male-female relationship. I don't expect him to act like one of my girlfriends. And I think a lot of young women especially, they want their boyfriend to act like one of their girlfriends would. And you shouldn't expect that from a man, because here's why. If he actually did that, you wouldn't like it. If your boyfriend wanted to cry in your arms all the time when he had a bad day at work, you would very quickly be like, you'd be dry as the Sahara, right? It would just not be a turn on for you. So I think when you're young, you think you want that stuff from a man, but you really don't. So yeah, we're super close, but he doesn't have to like pour out his emotions to me all the time. He does when he wants to and when he feels like that's something he wants to do. The rest of the time, I respect it if he doesn't want to do that.
Okay. And like, do you kind of, I mean, you guys are 17 years in, do you know like his like childhood, the way he grew up, and does that help you like understand him a lot better on why he acts the way he acts in certain situations because you know his like background?
Well, yeah, but that's because, you get to know their family, you hear stories, like, of course I know his parents and his siblings, and so I've heard stories about him growing up. He'll tell me stories about growing up, but he's not going to sit down with me like a therapist and be like, when I was growing up, I felt like my mom did this or my dad did that, and here's how it affected my development. Like, he's not going to talk to me like that, right? So I do know him. I know him really well, and I can observe his dynamic with his family and hear stories. So that's like how you get to know a man. It's not going to be like he's going to sit down on the phone with you for 4 hours and pour out his heart necessarily. Maybe some guys do that. Maybe it works for some people, but Andrew is like, he is a pretty stoic guy. He's the same guy at home that he is on the show. The difference is that he never has to have the same dynamic with me that he has with you guys because it's a different relationship. Number one, I'm like pretty smart, to be honest, so he feels like we're on the same level. And I'm really respectful. I'm very submissive.
Are you implying that we're stupid?
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're.
I wouldn't say you are stupid, Asian lady. I think you're actually asking pretty smart questions. I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like this one over here in the white, on the end over here, the one here in the middle, yeah. Maybe the one in the red, because she looking like she disagrees about something. So 3 girls on the panel are pretty dumb. The girl in the pink, I haven't heard much from her, so that's to be continued. And usually the 2 girls on the left next to the guys are usually the ones that are pretty smart, so I'm not going to say too much about them. They haven't said anything crazy yet.
Or stupid. I'm saying that it tends to be the case that a lot of the young ladies who come on here are not like, so Andrew's like a logician. He knows philosophy, he knows history, he's like a really, really, really smart guy. And so sometimes there's a little bit of a mismatch there, and the girls will take what he says wrong because they think he's talking down to them when all he's doing is talking how he normally talks. So he and I don't have that like discrepancy. I'm like, also, I write books and I'm pretty educated and stuff like that. So I just think we're like on the same level and we have similar communication styles. So we don't have the same issue. Like, I don't take offense easily.
Yeah, y'all take crazy offense. Crazy fucking offense just from us trying to help y'all become better people. It's as simple as that. It's like, well, I've like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you've already slept with like 30 dudes, 40 dudes, you're already cooked. I'm not gonna lie. But if your body counts within 10, you got potential. Maybe even 15. It just depends on who you fucking with.
Either. If he tells me, oh man, I really, like if I got bangs once and he was like, really don't like the bangs, babe. Like, you're very pretty, don't like the bangs. I'm just like, okay, no problem. He doesn't like the bangs, we'll grow out the bangs. Whereas a lot of women, I think, would like cry and get very upset and it would be like a whole issue, and it's just not for me. So I'm just saying, like, personality wise, we match up pretty well that way for the most part.
Noted. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
Yup. It's really as simple as this. If y'all don't want to change y'all's ways, be comfortable with settling for a man who wants you. Real shit. Because the men that y'all want, 9 times out of 10 aren't gonna let you have them.
So I mean, I'm just saying, don't sit there like victims. If you're willing to dish it out, bangs, you gotta be willing to take it. You can't sit there and call him wrinkly and old and insult him first, and then if he goes, yeah, well, you know, looks like you've gained some weight since the last time you've been here, says something like that, it's like, what do you expect him to say? You knew what he was gonna say if you said something like that to him. So,
but I'm not getting mad at him when he says anything. I literally just laugh and I smile. And
you want to know why you laugh and you smile? It's because it's a defense mechanism. Oh wait, you already knew that. You're just lying to everyone because you don't want to seem weak. Whole time you're weak as fuck on the inside. Only reason you're smiling is because you have nothing to say. Only reason you're laughing is because you have nothing to say. We take it as disrespectful, actually, if anything. Whenever you get to laughing, we know you're fucking hurt. We know that what we said just touched you. You just don't care. It might have touched you for a second, but you said, nah, he said it, so I'm not going to listen to him. And then you're going to laugh. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I'm going to show him. Shut the fuck up.
It's okay. Nod my head.
Yeah, you're going to nod. Like, yeah. Like a dumb bimbo. Just nod your head and not take in any of the information, the great information that this well fucking educated man is trying to give you.
I don't know. Do you guys want me to get mad or what? We
want you to take accountability. We want you to work on yourself. We want you to become a woman. We want you to, yeah. You're just young and dumb. So
reaction are you?
Shit, nigga, I'm 20 and I got my mindset figured out already. But that's because I've been through shit. I'm different from a lot of people, but. With that being said, it's like, damn, me being a 20-year-old looking at these older women act like this is fucking embarrassing.
What reaction is he looking for then? Because it's obviously not good enough just smiling and nodding my head when he calls me fat.
He's not looking for reaction. I wanted to come on because you say,
well, bitch, you're not fit. Hey, I'm not fit. I can accept that. But you are not fit either. I don't like the angle from earlier that caught you sitting down. I don't even know if I saw ass. I don't even think I saw ass because I just gave you a little glimpse. I ain't really seen no ass, so I looked at all the other bitches. You are the ugliest bitch on the panel with probably the most shit going on up here that needs to be fixed.
Hey, now
you see, because at least the one in the middle here, can has something in her to argue or try to debunk or whatever. You just stand there taking it like a fucking dumbass because you don't know what to say after because you just don't even know what he's saying because you're so dumb.
To me, now that I'm here, it doesn't really bother me. I just give it back and do the back and forth. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. If you like to give him some shit and you don't mind if he gives you some shit back, there's no problem with that.
I don't.
What you can't do is give him shit and then go, oh, he gave me shit back.
Girl, no one did that. No one did that.
The girl in the middle did that. You're talking for yourself. Again, women don't see reality. You're talking about yourself. The girl in the middle did that.
You said, I wonder how I feel sorry for your wife, and you don't have to feel sorry for me. I have a great husband. He's
perfect.
A really brilliant guy, a really entertaining guy. He is a very handsome guy too.
Awesome. Awesome. I don't know. Are blind, but I don't know why you have to come on here and defend it for us.
Well, it's kind of what a good partner does whenever a random bimbo bitch is talking shit about that man. Talking shit about is you supposed to let your significant other is you supposed to just let your significant other get bashed? No, man. It's some fucking girl or nigga was talking shit to my girl saying, the nigga you with ain't shit, yada yada, and she not going for it, and she tell me about it. I'm pulling up man, fuck you talking about my girl, nigga, you got me fucked up, nigga. And that's what she doing, man. She coming over here defending her man. She doing it differently. But hey, man, she coming over here defending her man because for some reason y'all don't think he's a good man. The whole time he's a really smart, loving leader man, my nigga. Man, you can see it, man. Just look how she looking, bro. Man, she look kept. Man, she look happy and she don't even wear makeup, nigga. She probably prettier barefaced than most of you fucking bops on the fucking panel.
Because you sat here and said you felt sorry for me. So I'm just...
No, if she was secure, she would have done exactly what she did, which is come on this panel and inform you dumb bitches that the guy that you're dissing, the older guy that you're dissing, isn't the guy you want to be dissing. Those are the exact same guys that you're going to be trying to run to whenever you're her age. Oh, but they're going to have seen this interview. You want to know why? Because it has thousands of fucking views on it. Probably millions by the time that you're fucking older and shit. But man, on God, man, you ain't getting no niggas after they see what the fuck you like. Hell no.
You don't have to feel sorry. I couldn't be more blessed to have the husband that I have, which honestly, I feel like I'm punching above my weight a little bit being married to this guy. But so don't feel sorry for me. I'm doing just fine. I'm very happy. Wouldn't want to be with anybody else. And he's a great dad. We have 4 daughters. He's a great dad. Super nice dad. Really, really.
It's the women like you that are getting beat on. It's the women like you that will like a dude and he will ghost you. But you're also the same girl that'll say, I have options. Well, guess what, bitch? You don't even want those fucking options. The real niggas, the ones that you actually want, don't fucking want you because you're a bimbo dumb bitch.
caring, but our kids also are really well behaved. They don't give them a bunch of shit, and they don't give them a bunch of attitude. And if they did, they'd hear it from me before they heard it from him, because I would never allow them to disrespect him. So we have a very healthy, like, good family dynamic. And people seem to think that it's weird for parents to have boundaries, or for spouses to treat each other respectfully, I guess. I don't know what you guys think is the problem.
Me personally have never had a grown man talk to me that way. So well, it's just shocking.
The problem. See, that's the problem.
That's literally the problem. You've never dealt with a grown man. You have never disrespected a grown man. You might have disrespected someone around your age. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, but niggas around my age will probably take that shit, man. They some little simp ass niggas, bro. But whenever you talking to a grown ass fucking man and you get a little disrespectful, I'm sorry, but he gonna tell you you're not gonna disrespect me, straight up. Or he just gonna talk his shit respectfully, man. He gonna take a page out of y'all's book and talk his shit.
You are used to giving people shit and attitude, and you think you have free license to insult people or have a sassy attitude, and that because you have your big boobies pushed up, the men aren't gonna say anything. Girl, and Andrew, do you think Andrew's 40 and married, and he doesn't give a shit, so he's gonna give it right back to you. And if all men were that way, you wouldn't have the attitude you have.
Real shit.
I don't act.
Men would have been checked your ass. Men would have been checked. Man, you over here. Man, you need to be slapped. Not by me. I don't hit women. But shit, if he got up, smack, nigga, I ain't see shit, nigga.
Like this, outside of here, this is all for show. Okay, girl.
Well, if that's the case,
wait, hold on, wait.
You wouldn't have the attitude you have.
Okay, I don't act like this outside of here. This is all for show.
That's what they all say, but that's such cap. You act like this whenever someone's calling you out for your bullshit. You might not act like this 24/7, but it's because 24/7 you're not getting checked for your bad behavior. This is one of the first of the few men that's actually checked you for your bad behavior. That's why you feel the way you feel, because man, you so used to dealing with yes men or men who just couldn't give less of a fuck about you that they just let you do whatever the fuck you want to do. And then boom, man, you have a nigga like Andrew who's married, doesn't even give a fuck about your feelings because he has his own shit going on. He's so mean. No, bitch, you are fucking obnoxious.
Okay, girl.
Well, if that's the case, then I don't know what the problem is.
Me either. I don't know what. You decided you wanted to come on here and have a chat with me, so.
Yeah, because you invoked me a couple of times. A couple different times now you've made comments about, oh, your wife. Do you talk to your wife this way? I feel bad for her. I can't believe you have a wife when you act like this. And it's like, if you know the nature.
If you don't see how that's insulting him and her, and why she wouldn't feel offended about herself and her man, come defend herself and her man, you're just as stupid as I thought you were. Because why would you let someone talk to you like that? Would you ever let someone talk to you? Oh, I feel so sorry for your husband. He has to deal with you. And like, bitch, you wouldn't like that shit.
Of the show, and this is all for show, then there shouldn't be a problem. There's been plenty of women on this show, by the way, who Andrew has been super nice to, has gotten along with great. The only time he gives women shit is if they give him shit first. If they come on with an attitude, if they act entitled, things like that. Then yeah, he's going to match your energy.
Town Hall 17 in Clash of Clans is now available on both mobile and PC.
There's some on this shit, bro.
So
I can just spot an insecure man when I see one. So
I can spot insecure women a mile of motherfucking away. You're insecure because you don't care. You're insecure because you have to come out here with your fucking jacket unzipped so your titties show. You have a whole zipper on and your titties are still out. That shows that you're very insecure. Shows that you're insecure because you have fake lips. Shows you're insecure because you're wearing your shit ton of makeup. This woman is very secure. Look at how she came on this podcast in front of 1,000 fucking people. Thousands of fucking people. Looking better than you. And she's in her 40s. You're in your 20s. Or maybe, bitch. Even if you're in your 30s, bitch, you look weird. Nigga, real shit.
Oh.
That's bullshit and you know it. You're just saying that as cope. That's pure cope.
It's pure cope. Pure cope. That's what women run to immediately. I can see an insecure man. He's insecure because he doesn't let me. Shut the fuck up.
You're coping.
No one's coping.
There's nothing
lady.
insecure about Andrew. It's pretty clear that he's not insecure, so.
He was like crying because I didn't say woman. I said woman. And he got really mad. He was crying.
What the hell does it have to do with being insecure? The fuck does that have to do with being insecure?
And he was like fake crying.
I want you to say something.
It was like
he was fake crying. Is she getting dumber, bro?
Age regression. We saw age regression right now.
Repeat after me, Bangs. Say
no.
One.
So a grown ass man can't have a personality, bro. Is that what you're trying to say? You trying to tell me that a grown ass man can't have a personality, bro? You said some dumb shit and he hit you with your own sass. Come on.
One woman and 3 women went shopping. Go ahead. One woman and 3 women went shopping. Can you do it?
No, you're not my mom. Sorry.
And there's the sass again. You're not my mom. You could have just said, "Nah, I'm good."
Well, I tried. It's just something we notice. I don't know if it's a California girl thing or if it's like a Gen Z thing, but y'all don't know the difference between woman and women, and it drives everyone crazy. Read the comments section sometime under the show. Everybody notices it.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. It's how we speak over here.
That's how y'all talk for real? Y'all really talk like that?
Yeah.
I honestly.
Yeah, they talk like illiterate dumb fucks. That's exactly how they talk. It's how bitches who suck too much dick talk. Their mouth don't move like it used to.
Yeah, me either. I never noticed it until I came on the show.
You never knew there was a difference between woman and
No,
woman?
I knew there's a difference when I write it the correct way, but I guess when I speak it, it comes out weird. Really pisses people off.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Rachel.
What do you think, Brian?
What do I think about just whatever you guys were just about the women?
Oh, no, about Andrew being mean and everybody being worried about me. Everybody being concerned on my behalf.
I'm not gonna be
Okay, it's okay, girl. We know you're fine. You're good.
Well, I know both of you personally, and I know.
I mean, shit. Obviously, she's fine. You're obviously not, and you're the one that's on the seat. She's the one with Andrew, and she looks happy as fuck. Y'all look, well, she's forcing that smile. The girl in the middle who was talking her little shit. Yeah, she looks fucking depressed right now. I ain't gonna lie. She has nothing to say.
No, you guys have a really fantastic relationship. We've had you in the studio. We've had Andrew a bunch. And it is, to be fair, Bangs. Well, I guess not to be fair to you, but you started it.
Yeah, that
I
is
don't
fair
remember
for
what
her.
I said, but I probably did.
You said something about how his looks or his age or something, and he had not.
Oh yeah, man, you did actually call that nigga old. Now that I remember correctly. Yeah, you're just
said anything yet rude to you, and then he's the type of guy.
It's okay. It's okay if I'm saying that I don't care if he threw shit back at me. That's how it is. I never came and cried that he's like, oh my god, he called me fat.
No, you didn't cry that specifically, but then you started saying I feel bad for your wife. You came back. You came back after you already came the first time. Pause.
If we look back at it, he cried.
Andrew, I'm pretty sure Andrew was not crying.
Okay, it's fine. You guys can rewatch it, but I never
was crying?
Yeah, he was crying because I didn't say, because I mispronounced woman.
Andrew's.
She's literally talking hard as fuck out her ass. She does not, bro. Like, does she even know where she's at, bro?
I don't call that crying.
He was literally age regression right in front of us.
Wow, you are the first woman to make Andrew cry. That is.
I'm telling you.
Wow, good for you, Banks.
Yeah. Didn't you guys call him evil?
She did call him.
Yeah, I said he
evil.
steals candy from babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that type
Is
of
he the
evil.
Grinch?
I
he
feel
the
like
Grinch?
no, yeah, it's giving like I don't know, like
Grinch
cartoon evil, like like cartoon villain. That's what I'm getting.
I think she made some good points though. I think one
I'm
point
getting
that
dumb,
she's made that I have to agree with, which I said as well, that women, that's why I always ask what type of man a woman dealt with, because a lot of modern women, young women, a lot of these cats just really be telling y'all what y'all want to hear. And when you meet a guy that's slightly objective and slightly assertive, he gets put in this category of a demonized guy. He's toxic and all that. And sometimes it is extreme, but a lot of times, like she said, a lot of women just never been told the truth in their life. And when a man decides to do that, it's like.
But y'all all.
Oh God, man, what's she finna say? I wanna know what she finna say. I'm finna keep on making this video. No cap.
See how he does in a fight.
Oh God, I wanna see what my boy over here got to say about that shit.